Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and we are on Vulcan, attempting to get this phase change stuff to actually do what it's supposed to do. So I'm feeling like the issue is over here on this side, right? Because as soon as I started cooling this down a little bit more, which is like a whole thing. So we've got our coolant loop over here. So that's just got a little bit of pollutant in there. 7.2 megapascals apparently. And that is heating up. That's cool. But the temperature is high enough that it won't actually condense. And yeah, so that should just stay in there as whatever. And then this is just going to stop working because it's too hot out. So what I can do here is maybe adjust this to turn this on at night. And then the issue here is that this is going to raise up in temperature, which is going to then kill any cooling that we get during the day. So that's going to be kind of useless. But I mean, we're down to 45.3, so that's 45.2. It looks like it's flipping to 30 something. I don't know, man. I mean, it looks like it's still dropping, so that's good at least. We should probably keep this thing on, but the problem with this is we're using up a lot of power now. That's an issue. And I'm also using up power, apparently. And then also, what is this at? 394 kilopascals. Okay, so that can go off of there. How are we doing here? 2.3 megapascals of CO2 still. Turn that off. Okay. So I need more power. Now, I'm a little hesitant about planting in here at this point because we're kind of fragile right now. I mean, we're below the maximum rate or the maximum temperature for ferns, right? So their max temperature is 50. We are below that. So, I mean, that's good, right? But if anything messes up, the ferns die. So that's not exactly ideal. Okay, so let's see who's in range today. Build ink again. I guess they're still in range. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let me think. Did I leave that on? I don't think I did. And I'm running low on basically everything, so we're getting kind of to the edge here. Yeah. I know. Okay, we're still okay, sort of. And I have all these extra spaces in here, which means that you can tell I've not reset the game in a little while. I don't know how to get rid of those. I wish there was a way, but they're kind of annoying. I've tried like moving everything like off of this and like thinking that maybe it'll reset, but it doesn't. So I mean, I could just kind of plug these things in here and just kind of move them around and do it that way. But you can see like how much more space I have, right? If I do it that way. But it's just, I shouldn't have to do that. But it's fine. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll plant some ferns, and then I'm gonna need some atmospherics to take the take the oxygen out. Then of course that's gonna drop the pressure down, so that means that I need to get the pressure regulator back on, but that's gonna be pumping in hot air. And with my cooling being so questionable right now, I don't know how well that's going to work. And I feel like I have something... Ow. in my contact. Ow. Okay, I think I might have gotten it out, but now my eyes are watering, so that's fun. Oh my god, come on, dude. Just give me a break. Just a small break. Just a small break. Okay. So the other thing that I need to do is take what's in here and then what's in that tank over there, and then pull the oxygen out and put them somewhere. But I think for now, my contact is still bugging me. Yeah, see, power not happy right now. Power definitely not happy right now. Okay, we're at 41 degrees in here. That's amazing. All right, so we're gonna plant some of these ferns. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, let me just check the atmosphere and make sure it's still just pure CO2. Okay, it is. All right. No, not tomatoes, ferns. 1, 2, 3. We will plant those 3 and leave those in case these ones decide to die. It's growing poorly because it is too warm in here. Okay. So now that I've got that, okay. So they will grow slowly, and you can see they're already producing a little bit of oxygen, which is good. They need to grow more quickly. Would be ideal, of course. 40.9. It's still actually dropping in temperature in here. That's amazing. So hopefully, eventually, they'll get to a point to where we can actually do something about it. Okay, so next thing, we need to set up oxygen collection quickly. So it's going to be atmospherics. We're going to need a filter, oxygen filter specifically, to pull out of there and put it into a pipe network. Then we also need to pull out of this and push that into a pipe network of some sort as well. So oh, I did it again. I did it again. I just let off all of that nasty air into here. Okay, so filter. Nope, that's not what I need. Atmospherics. Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 of these. Iron, check. Also, battery. Okay. That can go there. Actually, can I move this a little bit? All right. There's the iron. And then what else did I need? Copper. Copper should be in here. All right. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of these, and they're both gonna need oxygen filters. And then for that, I'm gonna need the silver to make medium filters because those last a little bit longer. And then I'm gonna have to figure out another cooling system. So there's one. Just make that one, and then we'll go to medium filter for oxygen. It's going to require silver and Constantan. What was that? Yeah. Okay, so that's the copper nickel hybrid. Okay. Then we need a bunch of these. I'll just make 2 for now. I don't think these can stack. No, they can't. Okay. Okay. So what I need to do now is to take out what's in there and figure out how to get that into one of these filter units. But then again, it's hot outside, so I don't want to be working outside. And I need to set up another filter in there, so I could set up that one, I suppose. Oh, wait. I'm going to need passive vents. Yeah. And then a tank of some sort. Passive. There's one. Can't do anything with it. There we go. Okay, so that'll be good. Okay, so let's run over to the greenhouse before we get boiled alive out here. Okay. Now, this needs to be a filter. And then that should be fine right there. And then that can go there. Okay, now this is going to have to go into a tank of some sort. And I'm going to need some... Well, actually, hang on. Let me just throw this down right now, because it's not going to let me put it in there. Okay, it should be getting colder. Okay, so we're at 126. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to need this stuff here. And it's dropping that down. So I am collecting all of this in there. So I need to get that out of there and then over to something else. I don't want to run this too much because, again, power. That's good enough. Okay, so let me just check to see how we're doing over here. 37 degrees, good. I guess having that on there actually helps. So I guess the atmosphere here isn't enough to make that work kind of on its own. You need to give it like a little push, I guess. Okay, so that is there, good. That can go there. Okay, so now that needs to go into a tank of some sort. So I would like, I think I might make another tank and then put a little holder container thing for it over here. And then just have that be, you know, what it be. So, but it looks like those are doing all right for now. We need them to grow, of course, because then I can plant more. Okay, so do that first, drain out this room, and then open the door. It's the proper process. Okay. So, I'm gonna need a portable tank, portable gas tank. Portable gas tank Mark II requires more iron than what I have. Am I low on iron? Dude. Wait. Am I low on iron? Maybe I'm not. I have 50. And I have like a ton of silver. Yeah, I've got 12 silver, so I could just like, okay, hang on. Let me do this. Throw this in there. That's going to increase the pressure a lot. And then if we pump in a little bit more, it's going to get us the pressure that we need. Okay. Now, of course, the temperature is going up because of the leftover gases that were in there. Now, we do not want to put that in there yet. So now we can put this in, and that should cook right away. Provided it stays above. Yes, okay, good. All right. And then silver, didn't do what I think I put that in there, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll just throw that in there too. Okay, so that, easy enough to do. Okay, so now I can make portable gas tank. And then I'm gonna need a connector. Yeah, portables connector, there we go. I have another 37 iron here if I need it. Do I need it? What's my temperature in here? 941? Let's do it. Easy enough. Okay, so there is our tank. And we need our little connector. Okay. That should be good. All right. This can quite literally plug right into there. Okay. And then this. Oh. Here we go. And then you can go on there-ish. Okay. Get this connected. Okay, I can still access all the buttons here, so that's good. I guess all I gotta do is turn it on, but I need power. Okay, so I can run straight down from the back here. Power is right there. Okay. And then we need one of these things. Okay. Now, I can turn that on, and it will pull the oxygen out of the room. At least it's supposed to be pulling the oxygen out of the room. We have 85. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Uh-oh. I have this hooked up incorrectly. It's blowing the oxygen out of here. That's the CO2, so that's the return. And that's got to be, okay. Yeah, my bad. I hooked it up wrong. I'm like, there's a lot of CO2 being pulled out of here. Okay, so this... Okay, so that can just exit everything out again. Okay, so that is input connection. Okay, so this is the filter. Okay. All right. It's fine. We can make it work. Okay. So that's going to have to go out to here then. And then, let's see. Wrench. Okay. Could I run this the other way? I could. Okay, so let's rotate you this way. That'll work, right? Okay, what are you at now? 425 kilopascals. Okay, good. Now it is all the way empty. We good? All right. Let's try this again. All right. Is that off? No. It is 31 degrees in here. Wow. Okay. So now I need this to go this way. And then at the very least, I can get the oxygen in the pipe here. Here we go. It's not very much in there, but it is growing. Okay, let's see, how are we doing? Now it's thriving. Okay, sweet. I need more pipe. Okay, so 2 more pipe. Oh, is that still... I should probably give that an IC. So that way it'll kind of put itself into standby mode when there isn't enough to actually collect. Okay, power. All right. How are we looking? Oh, we are down into the red. We are very, very low on power right now. Crap. Okay, is everything off in here that can be off? Except for that, of course. Okay. Yeah, we are very, very, very low on power right now. This is why I need a big battery in there, so I can keep whatever is in here moving. Or I could just make more power stuff, I guess. Okay. So that now has a little tiny bit of pressure in there. Lovely. All right, we'll turn this off, try to conserve power, I guess. These are still thriving. We are down to 30 degrees in here. It's amazing. All right. Now, as far as power goes, what are my options? I could make... Oh, geez. Okay, hang on. I can make more of these. They're not generating very much. These are probably also not generating very much. These... I could put in more of those, I suppose, right? A couple more heavy-duty wind turbines. Yeah, we're, like, very, very low right now. Well, actually, hang on. Let me turn off every... Oh, we are all the way dead. Okay, that's not good. Okay, but we still have power over there, apparently. We just don't have power here? Why? Okay, did we burn something out? No. It's all in here, as it should be. And it's not going to let me force it because it's locked. Yeah, door bolts are locked. Yeah, okay. Oh, now it's working. Well, that's lovely. Okay, so what can I turn off in here, if anything at all? I can turn that off, I suppose. What's our pressure in here? 39 megapascals. We've got pretty much all the pollutant out though, so we'll leave that off. I should have like a thing just to turn off this entire room. Like a little light switch or something, but since I don't have that, what I will do is just disconnect this. That'll kill all of the power here. Now that should be fine in there because it's still relatively cold. And then that will allow this to hopefully charge back up. Hopefully. Okay. And then once we get to the point to where, you know, we can handle the excess power, or the power demands, whatever you want to call it, then we can plug that stuff back in. But for now, the ferns are good. They're growing, which is what we want them to do. All right, so I need to make a very large turbine. Copper, steel, and electrum. I have 3 electrum. Okay. Or I can make solar. Just a few more solar panels, some basic ones. Or I could actually make an actual legit solar panel and do the whole programming thing. That would probably be useful. Gold, copper, and steel. Silver can go back into here. Okay. So I have 116 steel, 99 gold, and 197 copper. That should be good for a few, right? How are we doing on power over there? Looks like we're blinking red again. That's great. It's not great, but you know, it is what it is. What else can we do? And then I'm going to need a solar sensor. Just a sensor in general, I guess. And then these hopefully will follow the sun. This just makes me nervous, man. Oh, that's got a new battery. Nice. Now if I put this back in there, you see how it like jumps back up? Don't like that. Alright, so that's fine. Okay, so there is our first solar panel. And then do I have an extra? I could use the IC that I've got in there and just repurpose it for solar. That should probably work. Are we still blinking red? We are still blinking red. Okay, hopefully those ferns are doing all right. Okay, good. Okay, so that's 3 of those, so that should be enough. Okay. And then I'm going to need a sensor.
Hydration
sensor. Iron, gold, copper. Okay. Iron, gold, copper. Make one of those, please. Okay, good. All right. So we have solar panels. We have a sensor. We have water.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
I know. Calm down. We're trying, man. We are trying. Okay, we're at 302, 304, 305. It's going up. It's not ideal. Okay, so do I have my laptop? I do have my laptop. Okay. So, I don't know why I did that. I don't need to do that. Okay, so now we're down to 126. Good. All right, now I need to go up into here and set all of these things up. So solar panel, right. Okay, so that is for each of those. Then we're gonna need, okay, there's that. Okay. And then, let's see, we're gonna need this. And then the sensor I can put basically anywhere, I guess. I'm gonna need room for it. Now let's just set all of this stuff over here. Now the orientation for me doesn't matter because I'm just gonna adjust this thing so that way it works properly. Okay, there's that. So if I do nothing else, these will generate power because they're facing straight up. Okay, so now that I've got that, these guys are doing their thing. We're at a solid red now. Come on, dude. Okay, so now I need to hop into here, take this all out. Well, one, we can put that into there. And then we can take this off. Probably could have used the sensor off of there too, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, now this gets to go here. And then we're gonna need a lot of this stuff to go around. There we go. That can go into there like that. I like having little screw bolt things up. Okay, there's that. Okay. And I realize that I am chewing through my oxygen because I'm just chilling out here, but it has to be done. Okay. So now I get to try to figure out how to make this thing read everything properly. So that is not how that is supposed to go, sir. Okay, so you can go Nope, this way. There we go. Nice and steady. All right. We're just gonna erase everything, I guess. Okay, so we need to set this up to see the sensor. Daylight sensor, good. All right, and then I need to get the, let's see, solar, regular, dual, no. Solar panel flat, no. Angled, no. Solar panel, right? This one? Connection, one connection, okay. I think this is the correct one. Okay. Now we go into here, we pause the game. All right, let's clear everything. And then define solar as that. And then alias D0, sorry, no, sensor, solar sensor as D0. Okay, and then we're gonna have a start, and then a jump back to start, and then we're gonna have a yield. All right. So we're gonna need horizontal angles, vertical angles. So alias horizontal into R0, alias vertical into R1, and then we have to load those. So we're going to load horizontal. Oh wait, no. Load horizontal from solar sensor. Then load vert from solar sensor vertical. Okay, so now we need to figure out how that correlates, changes with the solar panels. So then we're going to have to set, we're going to do a batch set, solar logic type horizontal from horizontal, set batch solar vertical to vertical, vert to, no, vertical to vert, or from vert. Okay, we will start that, export it, get this going. I got no power because this needs a power source up here. We're not generating anything. That should be feeding in from over here though, right? This is the data connection here. That's the power connection. So I could, man. I'm gonna get this to work. Oh, indeed. I mean, there should be enough power here to turn this thing on, right? At least from those things at the very least, unless this needs like a solid source of energy, in which case I can grab it from here. But then I'd have to change where the solar sensor is. Well, I can put the solar sensor right there. So, okay, hang on. Let me get this done. And I'm not going to have enough cable to do that, of course. Okay. So that can go into there. And then we're going to need a lot of cable, I guess. Okay. Okay. We will pick this up so that way it doesn't blow away in case a chance freak storm comes through or whatever. Okay. Not that I'm expecting that to happen at all, but you never know. And then I need to take a lot of this cable out. And then that all has to stay. And then that goes over to here, which I'm not using, so all of this can go. Do I need this? Probably not. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not using here. Okay. So that'll give me 12 cable, which should be enough, hopefully. Right. All right. So now I need this. Okay. Could I make this faster if I put it over here instead? Probably. Okay, so... Okay, you can go here. You can go here. Okay. Then the housing can go over here. Data has to go that way. Okay. And then I can put this back into here. And then this has to come out, this has to come out, and then that goes in there like that. Okay, so that's that. Good. Saved a cable. And then this needs to go. Oh, wow, that's not even in the right place, dude. Okay. So now that has an issue with line 8. Okay. Did I export this? Horizontal from horizontal. Okay, hang on. Export. This has... Oh, right. Because I have to reset this thing to the daylight sensor. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that is facing away. Okay, so solar angle is 89, horizontal is 151, 150, 88, 87, and then 87 here, so that's going to have to be minus 90. And it's getting too warm out here. I can't... How do I do this during the day and get this whole thing to work? Okay, no, I need you to go down here. Thank you. Okay. We just do this by pausing as often as we can. Okay. All right, so our horizontal angle should be fine. We are going to need to work on our vertical though. So now I'm trying to go off of memory here because I don't want to waste too much oxygen by being out in the heat. Okay, so I think for the solar panels, 90 degrees is straight up, but for the solar sensor, vertical 0 is straight up. So if that's over there at 87, that's going down, which is what it should be doing. That'll go from 87 to 0, and then I need the horizontal angle to go down to 90, or go from there to 90, so that's going to be the inverse. Wait, hold on, is that going to be the inverse? Hang on. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, so then solar angle, no, solar panel will go from 0 to 90. And that's going from 90 to 0, so hang on. My brain is not complete mush yet. I can do this. Okay, hang on. Do I need like a piece of paper or something? Hang on. Let me get a Excel spreadsheet so I can try to figure this thing out. So this is just going to be a lot of me just talking, and you guys are just going to be looking at a screen that shows some coding on there. Okay, so if we are going from... Okay, so if the sensor goes from 90, and we'll go in increments of 15, so 75 to 60 to 45, 30, 15, and then 0, and then the solar panels require just the opposite of that. So what is the orientation here? And so they have to meet in the middle at 45. That's 30. Okay, that'll be 15. Okay. So I can't just add or subtract something. That's not going to work. Let me think here. So what is the sine of 90? Sine of this number is that. Now if I inverted that, so equals this over 1, no, 1 over that, sorry, equals 1 divided by that, gives me 1.11, and then if I were to convert that, that would be a sine of this number, and that gives me a error. Do I need to change that to radians or degrees, or do I have to do it the other way? Okay. No, that didn't give me... Well, actually, hang on. Let me see what that's like. Nope, that's definitely not it. Okay, what about the tangent? Or do I have to change that into radians first? Hang on. Sine equals sine radians. Yeah, so that'll change the 90 into radians. Yes, I know I have an error there. Okay, so that gave me a 1. Okay, so that gives me numbers, okay. And then this needs to go to there. So that's just inverting that, okay. And then we have to do this in degrees. And that doesn't like that at all. Oh wait, no, degrees goes on the outside. Hang on. Because we take that, which is already in radians, and then we need it in degrees. There we go. That gives me 90. And these ones don't work though. Okay, so what if I did cosine? Is that what I need? Well, that gives me a crazy big number, or crazy small number. Yeah, so it's just the opposite. And then this would be a cosine. No? You don't like it? You don't like that either? Okay, fine. What if I did tangent? Tangent of the radians of 90 degrees, which gives me a unknown number. Doesn't work for any of that. Okay. Oh, because I have tank, not tangent. I'm smart. Okay, so that gives me a very, very large number to a very, very small number. 45 is 1, so that's not going to work. Hang on. There's got to be an easier way to do this, right? So if I multiplied this by -1, okay, so if I multiply this times -1, that'll give me a -90, -75. There we go. And then I just add 90 onto that. So equals this plus 90. There we go. And that gives me my conversion. Okay, so what I have to do now is take the vertical and invert it, or make it negative, I guess. So multiply the vert, and then I have to do capitals, of course. Vertical, and then -1. I think that's how that works. Yeah, so register A equals A times B. So register equals A times B, yep, that, okay, cool. And then we have to add vert, 90. Okay, so then that is A plus B, and that goes into the register, so that should be good to go. Okay, so let's confirm, export, throw that in there. And we are doing the right thing, but we're facing the wrong direction. Okay, so let's go back into here, pause the game. Okay, so our horizontal is 180 degrees out of sync. So, okay, hold on, what is our horizontal showing? 139. Okay, so I'm gonna add 139 to that. Okay. And then let's see, so add horizontal plus 180. Okay, confirm. Export. Oh, oops, I don't have anything to export. Export. There we go. And that should spin it around the other way. And then hopefully we'll be getting some decent power. It is hot out here. How are we doing? Generating? 9, 50, 93, good. 138, good. 192, 288, 299. I like it. Okay, now I just need to make sure that these are going upwards. They are. All right, good. So it appears that it is following it as it should. I'm going to get out of the heat. It's warm out there. Okay, so that should be giving us quite a bit more power. And then I should be able to just print more solar panels out, and hopefully that'll give us, you know, a decent amount of extra juice. What do I need to print more? Can I print more? Copper and gold, okay. I can make another 3 of these. So I could replace the solar panels that I've got, like the basic ones, and put in more of these. Oh, and then do all of these solar panels have to be oriented in the same way? I think they do. Oh, that's going to be a pain. Well, I can put at least one more up there, right? I'll just make sure that it's hooked up or in the same orientation. That way, you know, the batch writing actually works properly. Okay, so how are we doing with our power? Oh, did that just... Are we on orange or yellow now? Nice. Okay. I don't actually want to go back out there because it is really, 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 really warm. I don't want that to be there. Okay, so what else can I do right now? I can put that back in. I can refill my oxygen, which is running dangerously low. But hey, it's a little bit more. Hopefully it'll last me until, you know, those ferns are fully grown. Okay. So, I kind of want to go and check on the ferns, see how they're doing. I don't know how long it takes them to grow to full, but, yeah, definitely want more things growing. Now that I know they can grow, of course. How is our power doing? We're still yellow. That's good, I think. Now, of course, that's just going to recharge from the night, because the night is when we're going to be burning like all of our power, just to get that thing running. So I wonder if it would make more sense to have that whole thing on a timer, so that way it only turns on at night. I could do that. I've got the IC unit right there. I've got a sensor right there. This is already detecting night. So I could just set up a transformer over there and just have the transformer turn on when I want it to. And then it'll just, you know, pump out power when it needs to at night. And that way it's not running during the day, and then I can get, you know, more juice during the day. Okay, we're still yellow. Okay. If nothing else, I can throw in some, you know, coal, I guess, up into the solid generator, but I don't want to rely on coal. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing that. Okay, so where are we in the video? 57 minutes? Okay. Let's go and check on the ferns, and then we can at least say that the ferns are doing something, which is good. Right? Maybe. And I could probably set up... Oh, wait, why do I have that on? I don't need that on. Okay, let's go here. It's very hot out here. I'm going to set this thing up real quick. Okay, so... Really? You wait until I'm all the way out here? Rude. Okay, so that needs to go there. And then that will get plugged in. Okay, so let's go over here. Close out of here. Alright. How are we doing? Thriving. Good. Oh, it's 34 degrees in here now. Okay, so we definitely need that to turn on at night to cool things down. Let's see, do I want to plant more ferns? Like, how much oxygen do I have in here right now? 2.47 moles. That's cool. Let's pull that out. 2.46, 4.5. It's going to be running for a while just to pull all that out. It would go faster if I had a pump on here. There's something in my contact again. Or the same thing is in my contact that was in here earlier and it just didn't actually move out. All I do is I just poke it with my finger and then move it around on my eyeball a little bit, and then usually it clears out anything. Okay, so as long as this is doing its thing, I mean, we have pressure in here, which is amazing, right? So what I need now is a way to fill up a tank from that. And then also, because I'm fairly certain that we're going to be okay in here, I'm going to plant these other fern seeds. Hopefully that doesn't destroy me. And then I'm going to plant tomatoes at least, I guess. Put those in the back row. Are these going to be... Okay, so those are all thriving too. Good. And then potatoes, we can grow those as well. Okay. So now we should hopefully be generating a decent amount of oxygen. And then if I put a pump on there, this will, you know, move it out a little bit faster. Look at it go, yay. Pressure's going up. This makes me happy. Okay. So I need to set up something in here for this. And then how much oxygen is in the room? Okay. So I need to get the pressure equalized in here, and I need to get, man, and then I gotta get water. I still have that fuel tank that I bought from the trader forever ago. I can turn that into some emergency water, and then I'm gonna need to figure out how to cool that down. So that's gonna be another process that we're gonna have to do here, which is not gonna be very fun, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, it says it's growing moderately well, thriving. Some are thriving, some are growing moderately well. These are all thriving. Well, this one's moderately well. Ooh, these ones are thriving towards fruiting. Oh, they all are. Okay. Okay. I mean, hey, if it's working, it's working. I'm not gonna argue with it too much. Hopefully we'll be okay so far. We have 40 kilopascals of pressure in here, which is like a fair amount, actually. Especially if I try to fill up like one of these little things. I mean, it's a decent amount, right? So if I were to look at this, right, and see how much is in here, so that's 69 moles in there for 2 of that. We've got 13. Okay, so that's not actually that much. 14, that's what, like a third, a fourth, quarter? So it's like, and that's 2.6, so that'll be what, like, I don't know, man. But hey, we have oxygen. We have oxygen. I'm happy. All right, let me check power real quick, and then we'll see if we can cool down the room again. And of course, I'm both hungry and thirsty right now, so that's always good. Hey, we're in the orange. Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna turn everything on real quick. Should I just make a transformer? I should probably just make a transformer, right? There we go. So that will hopefully cool everything down. We can add a bit more stuff into there. Is that gonna heat that up a lot? It is. Is it gonna cool it down? I mean, pressure's back up, so that's good, right? But now it just needs to cool and stay cool. Okay, so you off. Let's see if it drops. Oh, it drops really fast. Nice. This makes me happy. Okay, and then in there we're at, yeah, that's dropping really quick. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Okay, so progress, sort of, kind of, anyways. Yeah, I only want this to run at night, because otherwise it's a waste if I run it during the day, I think. So I'll have to put something in there to control this, which means that's going to have to be connected through all of this, which I don't really want. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll just make another, I don't know, IC over here and just have that kind of control everything in here, maybe. I don't know, man. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.